Hey, people have been asking me for some current video of the house, and I looked through what I had, and most of it's so horribly out of date. I thought I would just make a new one. This is our street. We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 houses from the end of the street. Up at the very end used to be the driving center where people learn to drive, but they built a new one, and that one is now closed down. These are some of our neighbors, the goats. Hi guys. These guys are all very nice. Our neighbors here are farming this section of land which doesn't belong to either of us. And then this is something that we've been farming with the permission of the guy who owns it, who is also not here. This is the Beautyfull House in Cohalper. You can't see it all from this angle, but you'll see it from elsewhere. People ask about security. You notice all the windows on the downstairs have steel bars on them, and we do lock the house at night. I've never heard of any crime in our area, but apparently 10 or 15 years ago there were gangs of robbers that roamed around. This is the front of the house, and we're kind of trepidatious right now because we understand that they're finally going to come through with the road here, which this really hasn't been, but apparently they're taking part of our land to do it. So we're not sure exactly where the road's going to end, and we've kind of left this here until we can figure out what is happening. This is where we burn our trash. Yes, we burn our trash because there's no trash pickup. We give what we can to the neighbor's cow for scraps. This is a little garden area here that Karma Sheila has been using, again with the permission of the guy who owns the land. That's a different guy. And this, we were able to put corn in last year, but I think it's now being farmed by this guy over here, who's got something going on with it. Here on the side of the house, you see we have quite a bit of stuff growing. I'm not sure exactly what's even in there right now, but it's growing up. Kind of exciting. I'm sure there's some tomatoes. I'm not sure what else. We had a big bee's nest up there and one over here, and they've both gone away. The bees have left. Found someplace else to live. I'm not sure how functional this fence is. Nanu put it in. I think ostensibly to keep dogs and other animals from wandering through the farm, but I think they do anyway. This is part of what we're farming. And I guess this is potting soil here. I'm not sure what we're doing with it right now. And this, of course, is the biggest single section of garden on our property. I had a lemon tree in here, and I believe it didn't survive the monsoons. I'm not sure exactly what's in here right now. Karma Sheila is our lead gardener, and she's always adjusting things. Just this last week, she and Veer put in a whole bunch of new onions on the field next door. Okay. Here's one of the bikes that Saksham's Parvati rode hers to work today. So this area along here is also garden. This part, this raised part, is actually still our property, but this property over here, which we're being allowed to farm, is not. We don't own that. So we're very grateful to them. Okay. This is a common feature in houses here. I didn't realize what we were doing until I actually got here and saw it. This is our third bathroom, and this is the India and Nepali style stoolless bathroom with a shower, but no water's here, so the shower's not much good except in the hot months. This is a little understair storage. Hello, puppy. And when we come into the house, it's our house. This is our, I'm not sure if that's Durga or who. It's above the door, meant to grant us success and prosperity. Oh, and these are the what the steel grates look like on the windows. They're very strong. Nobody's getting in here. So this door is also pretty strong. It's got a double screen, a big screen, and then a high mesh screen meant to keep the flies and mosquitoes out. I guess you really can't see the light in here too well in the daytime. This is where our power entry comes in. There's our meter. This is the living room. Last year it served as a bedroom for a lot of the family. We haven't been using it as that this year. There's some of my beautiful family members commemorating times in our first year at the house. And here's some other older photos of the Singh family. This is our kitchen, the beautiful table that Sita found for us. We have 4 of these chairs. They're much sturdier than the plastic chairs. I broke a plastic chair once at a hotel in Rapadia, so I don't use the plastic chairs anymore. And this is a little bit of a pantry type area for us. This is our primary cooking stove, but also we have a nice Philips air fryer that I use for a lot of the stuff that I like. This refrigerator is brand new. We just got it. And it's not too heavily used, but they're not big on leftovers here, which is okay. This is our LP gas for the stove. This is food scraps and compostables. This is burnable trash. This back door leads out here. I guess it's locked. This is more garden here. I'm not sure what the big tall tree is. I haven't seen it. But got this. Usually I think we have herbs in here. Someplace we have a whole bunch of cilantro, or as they call it here, coriander. I'm not sure quite where it's stashed right now. Yeah, so these things are growing up tall. I'm not sure. I don't know what Karmashila has where. I don't really farm it per se. This is a container for our water pump. This is the actual pump itself that is used if the power's off and we need water. And we used to do laundry here, but we have a better place for it now. This is a switch for the pump and also for the light out here. And we were able to grow rice here last year. I don't know if anything down there is ours or not. Could be that we've got some herbs down there. Okay, back in the house. Oh, I hate the door locks we have here, so I brought a door latching mechanism from the States, this thing, so that I'm not always locked in or locked out of my room. I don't like my family to be locked out, and I don't like to be locked in. Upstairs we had better latches, but we didn't have them at that time. I was pretty sick there for a while when I got back from Kathmandu. We picked up a oil fin radiator. I don't use it too much now that it's starting to warm up. Over there is my travel luggage, CPAP machine. I have a pair of scissors I keep there, which I need. This is the computer desk I had built, but one of the kids somehow trashed the computer, and I think I have to take it back to the States to get it working. Either that or borrow a keyboard from somebody because the keyboard isn't working properly. I had this custom made by a local woodworker. It's been very satisfactory for me. I don't mind the open shelf look. And this nightstand was also made for me. As you can see, it's a total mess covered with my shit. Alexa's over there. Hey Alexa, what time is it? Oh, she's on strike. I have an Apple HomePod Mini over there too, which sounds great, but has some intermittent problems that I don't use it as much for music as I would like to. I'm going to bring a real plug-in speaker for here. Oh, this is my education area. We've got the map of the USA, so I can show them where I'm from. This is our map of Nepal, so I can show them where we are. This is a map of India, which is very handy because a lot of our family goes to India off and on. This particular India map is the India Railways map. It shows all the major rail lines in India. 14,000 trains a day in India. Got some malas and some stuff there. This is Parvati's room. She's working, but as you can see, she's as neat as I am sloppy. Oh wow, look what she made. That's beautiful. I haven't seen that. Beautiful. She is incredibly artistic. She's just very, very talented. I couldn't be more proud of her creativity. We get our water in these 5-gallon jugs. I would prefer to have it, oh look, dead skunk in the middle of the road. He's stinking to high heaven. He likes us. I don't even know his name. So that was the first floor, and that was all we had last year. And while I was gone, they made the addition, which is incredible. We mostly don't wear our shoes in the house. We all have these house slippers, which I'm currently wearing, but I didn't bother to put my main shoes on to go outdoors. I think these are some kind of radish. They might be carrots. And of course, we've got little tiny potatoes. I'm not sure why they're so puny. And this is very essential part of the house. This is our upstairs veranda. We spent a lot of time on the downstairs veranda last year. This one's much nicer. It's got a nice tile on it. We typically keep one of the wooden chairs on each floor so that if I want to sit, I can do so without worry of doing something crazy. I'm told our little dog walked off here the other day. Fell down, landed, and he seems to be fine. This we use for hanging laundry. All the laundry is done by hand here. We had a huge bee's nest up there a while ago. It's gone. I hope sometime to put a vertical garden on this wall, and possibly on the wall around the corner too. I'm not going to jump that today. If I made some kind of stupid mistake and nobody was there to see me, it would be bad. Okay, there's going to be a ceiling fan here as soon as the weather gets hot enough to warrant it. This is our second floor door, very similar to the first floor. And this is the multi-purpose room, meant to be a yoga hall for Veer, a video studio for the girls to shoot their TikToks and Instagrams, and just a place where we can get together and do things. We dance here sometimes. Hello, Hamal. Say hello.
Hello.
Say hi, Tiger. I'm doing a little video tour. I haven't done one here in a while. Everybody wants to see the house, and this is a second Western style bathroom. It's a hot water heater up there. They call them the geyser. And Karma, Sheila, and Manisha are currently living in this room. She might be sleeping. I don't think I want to go in there. And this room here is one of my favorite parts of the house. It's the bunk room. And Himal has been staying in here. This is a, can I get out like that? Yeah. This is a steel bunk bed that I designed, and my friend Jeremy Herringer drew up quality plans for us. You see here, each of the bunks has its own light and electrical power, so you can charge your phone and everything else. And there's 1, 2, these bunks are 3 feet wide, so they're pretty good. We're building a second bunk bed over here, and the bunks in this one are going to be 4 feet wide, so technically we could put 2 or 3 people in each of those beds. Initially, the layout of this room was supposed to be different, but the builders read the plans wrong. But it works. It's good. There's going to be a ceiling fan up there. We probably need to move it so we don't behead somebody when they're climbing into the bed. And when we got the second floor, we finally got some intelligent door handles. And so these are able to be locked and unlocked and open from either side, which is what we really need to retrofit downstairs. This back room here is the largest bedroom in the house, and I suspect that Sita and the baby are in there sleeping, so I'm not going to disturb them either. It's got a back door to reach the back of the house where they could get out and hang laundry and wave to the sailors as they go by. And that is the second floor. A lot of capacity here. That's where a lot of people are sleeping right now. Okay, this is the neighborhood. Viewable from up in the top. And let's go onward and upward. So the second floor was completed this year. Well, not really completed. You see the stairs still have some work and we have not painted anything yet. Most of it's primed, not painted. We have some firewood here that we use sometimes for upstairs fires. Okay, there we go. So Himal's up here racking out with the puppy. This very similar in some respects to the floor below. This again, oh look, we've got a ladder there, so exciting. I'm not even sure what we use that for. It's our cable internet coming in. And we're going to put some metal railings along these to make them a little safer for the young ones. Again, that's part of the not yet completed stuff. And this is our clothes dryer. Yes, Tiger, I know. And we just got this little table. It's pretty sweet. Not nearly as nice as the one downstairs, but it's really good if you want to sit and do something. This is our temple. And this is a Tulsi tree. We have it here. And they do little water ceremonies here every day. Kind of high here if you were to fall off. This is the neighborhood. Cute little tuk-tuk blasting down the street. And just up there, right around that S-curve, you can see right off in the distance there is the main road. This is the main road in Nepal. It's the east-west highway, runs totally along the southern border of Nepal from one end of the country to the other. It's one of the few nicely paved roads. I say nicely, it's not that nice. It's one of the few paved roads here in Nepal. Here's our water things. You can see it's just a parallel system. It's not, we don't have separate waters. But this here is now, it's become our new wash pit where we do the laundry. And it's bigger, cleaner, easier, and then when it's time to hang it up, it's all right here. Yes, Tiger. It's a little fireplace we use outdoors sometimes at night, even indoors when it's really cold. And this is the upstairs kitchen, a little spare gas. We have another one of these Mamrutis up here that we cook on. And you see this is it's a very popular area too. Karma Sheila does most of her cooking upstairs here. Several pressure cookers, a rice cooker, storing oil and rice and all kinds of things down here. I wonder if I can find a little spoon that somebody swiped from me a while ago. Well, I had a real nice silver spoon that walked away. I bet you it's in here someplace. It's probably being used to dispense one of the spices or something. Too bad, it was a favorite of mine. Make a lot of tea here. This is a chapati warmer. You make big stacks of chapatis and then you fill it up and they stay warm while you're having your dinner. And this is a rice cooker. I haven't actually used this one. Nice. Nice. I don't come up here too much because it's a big hike. But there we have it. No fridge up here. Huh. I wonder what happened to the old fridge. We had a fridge downstairs that was working, but the freezer didn't work. We bought the new fridge, and since then I have not seen it. Oh, here's the old fridge, right here. This room, little shrine going. This room with the voltage stabilizer and our old fridge was where Nanu was staying, but Nanu was currently in India trying to make some money with his son-in-law. So right now I guess it's just a storeroom. But it could be tasked as an additional bedroom for about half the year, minus the 2 hot months, the 2 wet months, and maybe the 2 coldest months. It can get pretty chilly up here at night. So that's the rooftop kitchen, and really where Karma Sheila prefers to cook. Tiger, he's such a troublemaker. Such a troublemaker. Okay, well that's basically the house as it stands today, and very close to what it's going to be when it's done. We're going to have, the whole thing is going to be painted some much more interesting color. We're going to have iron railings around these low parapets here. Going to have that second bunk bed in the bunk room, but now you get a much clearer picture of what we're actually doing here.